Over the years, the big three has been something that a lot of people have taken out of context. Most, if not some people, still think that Dragon Ball is in the big three and not Bleach for whatever the reason. And to be honest, the big three has been something that a lot of people, myself included, have taken as some of their best and or first starting anime and or manga. I've mentioned this in plenty of my previous videos, and in this one included already, that people still today in 2020 mistake that Dragon Ball and or Goku for being in the big three for majority over Ichigo and Bleach. Now, don't get me wrong, never had I ever once thought that Dragon Ball was ever in the big three, but when it comes to the origins of the big three and what they represent as of today in 2020, you really have to give it up to Dragon Ball for being their holy grandfather over the big three, helping each and every specific one of them in their own certain ways, and each of them becoming the great series that they all are today. Now, we all know that today in 2020, no matter where you live in the world, society over this past year has been absolutely insane to a non-limitless peak. And during this year, mainly for anime and manga, specifically the big three, because well, that is the main focus of this video anyways, talking about the big three today and currently where they stand at. This year's consideration for the pillars of anime and manga, the big three, have actually been quite successful if you ask me. I mean, considering the fact that we are in a time where the big three are still demandingly popular all over the world, and that whether you are a new fan and or you have just been a fan of anime and manga in general for quite a while now, doesn't really matter the genre you're specifically into, at least once or twice you have heard of the term the big three. And that's why it's so important to talk about, because especially as this year is coming to its final chapters, and so are the big three for the majority within the next 4 to 5 years, it comes to a time and age when even within the next few decades or so, people will still be talking about the big three. So that's why everybody, today we're going to be talking about the pinnacles of Shonen Jump, the absolute original monster trio that is the big three anime and manga currently in 2020. For starters, let's talk about my personal favorite series within the big three, One Piece. Now, ever since the big three was really a thing, One Piece has been kind of isolated over here in the West, and not too many people from where I'm from really knew about it. Even still today, within the exponential growth of popularity that One Piece has made over here in the West, it still is unmatching to a series like Naruto and even newer series such as My Hero Academia and Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba in terms of just general popularity over here in the West. And as of today, One Piece is at a total of 994 chapters within the weekly serialized manga and about 948 episodes of the anime as of this recording. And when I tell you the hype for One Piece as it's coming to reach its chapter 1000 mark within the manga is more surreal than anything I can imagine within just general anime and manga as of right now. Not to mention, the volumes of One Piece has just peaked over 97 with its recent volume titled My Bible. And I know I push this a lot, at least in most of my One Piece related videos, but still in 2020, if you have not started One Piece, then may I ask you, what are you doing? I'm just kidding, but for real, start One Piece, man. In today's times, there's plenty of time for you to watch and or read such an amazing series like One Piece, especially when it's debatably the best series in the big three, but that's a topic for a different video. As of right now though, supposedly according to Oda and his staff team, within the next 4 to 5 years, One Piece is soon to end with one of, if not the greatest war in all of manga history, according to Oda. All in all, One Piece as of today's initial marking is still standing strong as one of the proud members of the big three. Now, when it comes to Naruto and just the general basis of what it stands for as of today in Boruto, and take it as you will, but to me, until the world of Naruto stops serializing in any form of canon content, the Naruto, even for what it stands for in a series like Boruto, continues to carry on the torch along with the other members of the big three. Same thing goes for Bleach, but we'll get to that. As of right now, my opinions on anything Naruto pre-Boruto are pretty indifferent. It's definitely my least favorite out of the big three, but isn't anywhere close to bad. In fact, Naruto was one of the gateway animes that got me kickstarted into this world of anime and manga. And typically as of today within the Boruto manga, which by the way, as of this recording, I'm not exactly fully caught up, but I pretty much have the general idea of what's currently going on. And I'm not really gonna spoil anything, but from the looks of it, it's nowhere near as bad as everyone says it is. I think a lot of people just need to wait a little while longer until the anime returns to a canon context. And as of right now, the Boruto manga is serialized at around 51 chapters and 171 episodes of the anime, so you kind of get a gist of just how much filler episodes they're really milking within the anime. Going back though, and originally within the manga of Naruto ending in late 2014, that led time for growth in Boruto, but as we know, the Boruto manga is running monthly and not weekly, so the progression isn't nearly as fast as originally Naruto was. The Boruto manga is nearly at the 13th volume mark and is still growing. To be honest, I never really had any faith in Boruto's manga originally, nor did I have any faith toward the anime, but I think within time that will all change for not only Boruto, but for the future of the Naruto franchise as a whole, and the name it will uphold for the future of the big three. And now, as we move towards the last and most underrated series within the big three, we have BLEACH. As most of you know, and as most of my subscribers know, BLEACH is what I'm most notably known for on my channel, and there have been plenty of times after times where I have expressed my emotion towards this series and for the future of this series. Especially today in 2020, where if you ask me, this is the year of BLEACH and just everything BLEACH related. After almost 8 to 9 years of waiting for the return of the anime, we finally received an announcement that the BLEACH anime would be returning as early as 2021. And with the manga fully completed in the year of 2016, it left many questions unanswered. Of course, some of them were answered within the light novels, which if you guys want to know more about that, check out my boy Bleach Center, where he covers all of that Bleach related content. On top of that, we know with even the Bleach manga ended in as early as 2018, we received a one-shot by the creator of Bleach, Burn the Witch, which if you didn't already know takes place within the same universe as Bleach. Fast forwarding to 2020, and now that one-shot has turned to a seasonal manga, with the first season being 4 chapters, and the anime and or movie, whichever how you want to prefer it as, has a 3-episode OVA. They came out earlier this month, so even with the ending of the Bleach series, today in 2020, there is still so much more room for what's to come of Bleach and everything within its universe. Overall, with the current day and age of the big three and every series within it, it still continues to grow. Whether if the manga is still continuing or the series is still going on, but just with a different title, or even if it's in the same universe as one another, the name of the big three still with each and every day passing continues to grow to an exponential amount of love and support from their fan bases to its just general mangaka and anime studios. Either way, as of right now, the big three is still alive and is still standing strong at the top of Shonen Jump. Hey everyone, I hope you all did enjoy today's video. If you guys want to leave a comment suggesting a video, be more than happy to do so. I love reading the comments, and maybe if you post an interesting topic, I'll choose yours and make a video on it. And guys, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Also, forgot to mention, but there's a link to my Discord in the description box down below if any of you would like to join. With that everyone, my Twitter is @AnimeAugie, and I'll make sure to catch each and every single one of you guys in the next video. Peace.